How to get your first paying client. You don't have a client problem. You have an action problem. Right now, someone less skilled than you is getting paid. Not because they're smarter. Not because they're better. Because they're visible. And you're not. That's the uncomfortable truth most people don't want to accept. You think you need more time, more skills, more confidence. But what you actually need is exposure. Because no one can pay you if no one sees you. And this is where most people fail before they even start. They hide behind preparation. They tell themselves they're getting ready. They watch more videos. They learn new tools. They improve their offer. And every day feels productive. But nothing changes. No clients. No money. No progress. Because preparation feels safe. Action feels risky. And most people choose safety. But safety is expensive. Because while you're preparing, someone else is taking action. And getting paid. Let me show you something real. I've seen people spend 90 days building a perfect service. They had everything. Brand, portfolio, website, strategy, but no clients. Then I've seen someone with zero experience send 100 simple messages over 2 days. Result: a few replies, a couple calls, and one paying client. No brand, no followers, no perfect offer, just action. So what actually matters? Not preparation, not perfection, volume. Because your first client is not a quality problem. It's a quantity problem. You haven't talked to enough people. That's it. And I know that sounds too simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. Because here's the real reason you're not doing it. Fear. Fear of rejection. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of being ignored. So instead of facing that, you delay. You optimize things that don't matter. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I need to improve first. I'm not ready yet. But listen carefully. You're not avoiding failure. You're delaying feedback. And feedback is the only thing that gets you paid. Now, here's the shift that changes everything. Stop thinking like a beginner. Start thinking like a problem solver. Because clients don't care about your skills. They care about their problems. They don't wake up thinking, I need a freelancer. They wake up thinking, how do I get more customers? How do I make more money? How do I fix this issue? That's it. And if you can connect your work to that, you don't need to sell. You become the obvious choice. Now, let's break this down into something you can actually use. Step 1. Pick one problem. Not 10. Not 5. 1. Clear. Specific. Painful. Because if there's no pain, there's no urgency. And if there's no urgency, there's no payment. You're not looking for interesting. You're looking for painful. Step 2. Find people who already have that problem. Not random people. Not guessing. Real people. Go where they talk. Comments. Groups. Platforms. Look for frustration. Look for questions. Look for complaints. That's where money lives. Not in your head. In reality. Step 3. Start conversations. Not pitches. Not long sales messages. Conversations. Simple. Hey, I saw your post about struggling with leads. What have you tried so far? That's it. Most people won't reply. Good. Some will ignore you. Better. Because a few will answer. And those few are everything. Because now you're inside a real problem. And now you can do what most people never do. Listen. Understand. Ask. Because when you understand the problem better than the client, the solution becomes obvious. And when the solution is obvious, selling becomes easy. Now let's talk about something most people don't expect. Your first client is usually the worst deal you'll ever make. You'll charge too little. You'll overdeliver. You'll make mistakes. And that's exactly why it matters. Because it's not about money. It's about proof. Proof that someone trusts you enough to pay you. And once that happens, everything changes. Your confidence changes. Your thinking changes. Your standards change. You stop guessing. You start building. Now, let's hit the part where most people quit. Rejection. No replies. Seen messages. Short answers. And this is where 90% stop. They say, "This doesn't work." But here's what they don't understand. This is not failure. This is filtering. Every no removes the wrong person. Every ignore gets you closer to the right one. This is math, not emotion. I've seen someone send 120 messages, get 9 replies, 2 calls, 1 deal. That's not luck. That's probability. And if you stop at message 10, you never reach that point. Now here's the brutal truth. If you don't have a client, you're not doing enough volume, not enough conversations, not enough exposure. That's it. No secret strategy. No hidden trick. Just not enough action. And most people hate that answer because it removes excuses. Now let's kill the last one. What if I'm not good enough? You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be useful. Your first client doesn't need perfection. They need help. Fix one problem. Create one result. That's enough. Now zoom out. Right now, there are people struggling with problems you can solve. They are frustrated. They are already paying someone, just not you. Why? Because they don't know you exist. That's it. Not skill. Not luck. Visibility. So here's the reality. In the next 30 days, you will either get your first client or stay exactly where you are. Same knowledge, same situation, same excuses. The difference? Action. So here's what you do. Today, pick one problem. Find 10 people. Start 10 conversations. Do it again tomorrow. And the next day. 7 days straight. No overthinking. No waiting. Just action. Because clarity comes after action. Confidence comes after proof. And your first client comes after you stop hiding. If you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe. Because here, we don't talk about ideas. We build results. And in the next video, I'll show you exactly how to turn one client into 5 without ads, without a big audience, and without burning out. But right now, you already know what to do. So I'll leave you with this. In 30 days, you'll either have your first client or a better excuse. Which one are you choosing? By using these simple business strategies, you can improve your processes and increase your revenue. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with your colleagues.